God says, I am in tears. I have been trying to warn you for hours. This is your final chance. Listen to God now. Don't skip God. I am not speaking from afar. I am right here. I have watched you scroll, skip, and silence me. I've sent whispers, signs, moments of stillness, but your heart has grown tired, distracted, pulled by voices that don't love you. My child, don't scroll past this moment. I am pleading with my creation. You are standing at a turning point, and if you keep walking without me, you will walk into storms that could have been stopped. Comment Amen if you feel this truth deep within. I am not speaking in anger. I am speaking with tears in my eyes. I've tried over and over to get your attention. The heaviness you feel is not just life. It is me trying to pull you out before it's too late. This moment was written into your life. You didn't stumble here by chance. I brought you here to rescue you. But I will not force your heart. You must choose me. You must hear me now. If you skip this moment, you might miss the breakthrough that's been crying to reach you. You might miss the healing I sent, the answer you begged me for. I am God, and I do not lie. My timing is perfect, but many miss it because they are too busy for the one who holds time. My child, I have been trying to reach you. This is not another video. This is your lifeline. Listen closely. Comment 1111 if your spirit feels stirred right now. You are not crazy. That feeling is me. You are not forgotten. You are not just floating through life. Every tear, every silent prayer, every sleepless night, I saw it all. I never turned away. I never grew tired of you. But you've been listening to voices that say I'm distant. You've believed the lie that your prayers didn't matter. But I have been right beside you, waiting for you to stop running long enough to notice the burning in your chest when I speak. That's me. That's always been me. This is your final chance, not because I'm cruel, but because your soul is in danger. You've been walking toward cliffs and calling it progress. You've been ignoring warnings and calling it peace. The enemy has disguised destruction as comfort. He's made chaos feel normal, and I've been sending signal after signal. But my voice is soft, not because I'm weak, but because I want you to lean in. I want you to choose me because you love me, not because you're afraid of punishment. The blessings you've been waiting for are being held back by your delay. You keep asking for doors to open, but your hands are full of what I told you to release. You keep waiting for answers, but you won't make room in your heart for my truth. I cannot fill a heart that's already full of fear, pride, distraction, and noise. Lay it down. Lay it all down. The pain, the confusion, the bitterness, the addiction to being strong on your own. Let it go. I will carry it. I am the God who parts seas, who feeds the sparrows, who breathes life into dust. I am not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to surrender. I'm asking you to remember who you belong to. This is not just about you. Your obedience has power beyond what you see. When you return to me, I restore generations. I break curses. I heal bloodlines. What you choose in this moment has eternal weight. You feel like you're losing everything. But what if I told you I'm removing what's killing your spirit? What if I told you the loss was protection? What if I told you the silence is me working behind the scenes? Stop thinking I'm not moving just because you can't see it. I am the God who works in the waiting. I am the God who never wastes pain. But you have to trust me. You have to stop pushing me away when things get hard. I am your shelter, not your judge. I am your father, not your warden. You've been carrying shame that was never yours to keep. You've been blaming yourself for things I already forgave. I didn't create you to live bound. I created you to walk free. with peace like a river and joy that the world can't steal. But that only comes through me. I am still the God of miracles. I still open wombs, heal diseases, restore marriages, and bring dead dreams back to life. I have not changed. I have not lost power. But my people have stopped believing. My people have stopped waiting on me. They try to fix things themselves, then cry when it crumbles. I'm not here to say I told you so. I'm here to say, come back to me, let me rebuild you. The time is urgent. Don't wait for the next sign. This is it. This is me, pulling you in before the flood. This is me knocking, not to punish, but to save. You don't have to earn my love. It's already yours. You don't have to fix everything before you come to me. Just come. Just speak. Just say, God, I need you. I will answer. I always do. If this is stirring something in your heart, if your eyes are welling with tears, it's because my spirit is on you right now. You've been chosen. You've been marked. Even when you wandered, you were never forgotten. And now I am calling you home. Home to peace. Home to joy. Home to me. I won't beg, but I will wait because I love you that much. If you feel the weight of this message, don't harden your heart. Don't push it aside and scroll on. This could be the moment that shifts your entire life. This could be the moment when heaven rejoices because you said yes. Like this video if your heart is being awakened right now. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I see your wounds. I know how deep they go, but I also know how deep my healing runs. You were not meant to live stuck. You were not made to merely survive. You were made for freedom, for laughter, for purpose, for deep and true love, and I am that love. Everything else will fade. Everything else will disappoint, but I remain. You keep asking me to show up. This is me showing up. Don't let the noise of this world drown out the cry of your Father. This is sacred. Stay here. You need this. You've been fighting so long that you've forgotten what rest feels like. But I have rest for you. Not the kind that fades when the sun rises, but the kind that settles in your bones, even in the storm. You've been trying to be strong for everyone else. You've been hiding your tears, afraid to break. But I already see the cracks, and I am not disappointed in your weakness. I delight in being your strength. Come to me broken, and I will make you whole. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm still working. You've cried out, God, where are you? And I whispered, I'm right here. But your ears were full of fear. You prayed, but you didn't wait. You asked, but you doubted before I even responded. My child, if you only knew what I was building behind the silence, if you could see what I was preparing, you wouldn't have given up so easily. I was moving mountains you didn't even know existed. I was shielding you from battles you didn't see coming. I have always been protecting you, even when you thought I forgot. I am the God who watches over you in your sleep. The God who counts your breaths and knows every hair on your head. You think I would do all that and then leave you to drown? No, I am not like people. I do not abandon. I do not lie. I do not change. What I promised you still stands. What I spoke over your life will not return void. But you must return to me, not just with words, but with your heart, your choices, your time. You must choose me over the noise, over the fear, over the rush. Stop running to temporary things, hoping for eternal peace. Stop asking the world to give you what only I can provide. You drink from empty wells and wonder why you're still thirsty. Come to the living water. Come to me. I won't just quench your thirst. I'll teach you to never thirst for the wrong things again. I'll show you who you are when the world isn't telling you who to be. You've been carrying burdens that I never asked you to carry. You've been walking with wounds that I died to heal. You've been afraid to look me in the eyes because you think I'll see all the mess. But I already see it, and I still choose you. Every single day, I choose you, even when you don't choose me. That's the depth of my love. It doesn't waver. It doesn't wear out. It holds you up when you've got nothing left. You keep thinking you've gone too far, that you've made too many mistakes. But I specialize in redemption. I take broken things and make them beautiful. I don't just forgive, you are made new. You don't have to live in shame. You don't have to carry guilt like a weight on your back. I came so you could walk free. Don't stay bound when I've already broken the chains. I'm not afraid of your doubts. I'm not surprised by your fears. I just want you to bring them to me. Stop hiding. Stop pretending. You don't have to earn my love. You just have to receive it. Just come to me, right here, as you are. I will meet you in the mess. I will sit with you in the sorrow. And I will carry you until you can walk again. There are blessings with your name on them, but you've delayed them by walking away from my voice. I was ready to open doors, but you were too distracted to walk through them. I was ready to release healing, but you wouldn't lay down your pride. I was ready to restore you, but you chose the familiar pain instead of my unfamiliar peace. But the door is still open. I'm still here. I still want to bless you. All I need is your yes. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm about to do in your life. The battle you're facing isn't just physical, it's spiritual. That depression, that anxiety, that constant fear, it's not just in your mind. It's the enemy trying to break you down before you step into what I've prepared. He sees your future, and it scares him. That's why he's attacking you so hard. That's why the pressure has been so intense. But I've already overcome him. And because you are mine, you will too. Don't believe the lie that nothing will change. Everything can change in a moment with me. One touch from my hand, and what was broken is restored. One word from my mouth, and the storm goes silent. I am not limited by time, by logic, or by what others said was impossible. I am still the God of suddenly. Suddenly, the chains fall. Suddenly, the doors open. Suddenly, the healing begins. But you have to stay close enough to receive it. My child, you have no idea the weight your life carries. You think your presence doesn't matter, but it does. Your obedience will ripple through generations. Your surrender will heal wounds you didn't even know existed. Your decision to turn to me today could shift everything for your children, your family, your legacy. You are chosen. You are appointed. You are mine. You've let the world define your worth for too long. You've believed you're not enough, that you're too broken, too flawed, too late. But I never said any of those things. I call you loved. I call you redeemed. I call you child. You are not too far gone. You are not behind. You are right on time, because you're here, and I'm speaking to you. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Will you listen? Will you finally let go and fall into my arms? Will you stop looking for signs and realize this is the sign? Will you stop trying to fix everything yourself and just rest in me? I never asked you to carry it all. I only asked you to follow me. I've guarded it from the darkness. I've kept it alive through every heartbreak, every setback, every lonely night. And now I am breathing on it again, because your time has come. Your heart is about to wake up to me in ways it never has before. You were not meant to drift through life waiting for rescue. You were meant to rise, filled with my spirit, full of purpose and peace. But you cannot carry my power if you won't first lay down your fear. The fear of failing, the fear of being seen, the fear of being disappointed again. I know you've been hurt before. I know you prayed and it didn't happen like you hoped. But I was with you even then. I caught every tear. And I promise you, none of it was wasted. You've been growing in the dark, and now it's time to bloom. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking through the delay. I was building your roots deeper so you could stand stronger. I didn't let things fall apart to punish you. I let them fall so I could rebuild you on a stronger foundation. One that can't be shaken by people walking away, by unexpected storms, or by the opinions of others. You were never meant to build your life on sand. I am your rock. I am your anchor, and I will never move. My love is not like what you've known. It doesn't abandon you when you're at your worst. It doesn't change when you make mistakes. It doesn't grow cold when you pull away. I pursue. I wait. I cover. I correct because I love. And even when I correct, I do it gently. My discipline is not rejection. It's protection. I correct because I don't want you to settle for less than what I made you for. You've let the world teach you how to live, but the world is blind. They call darkness light and light darkness. They make you question what's true, but I am truth. My word is truth. I do not change. What was sin before is still sin now. What was holy before is still holy now. I know that's not always popular. I know people mock my name and twist my words. But truth doesn't stop being truth because people don't like it. And I love you too much to let you keep walking in lies. Comment 555 if your heart is open to truth, even when it's hard. My child, you were made to walk in freedom. Real freedom. Not the kind the world offers that ends in emptiness, but the kind that fills your soul, that lights your path, that heals your heart. I don't just want you to behave better. I want to give you a new heart. I want to write my laws on your heart, so you don't just follow rules, you follow me out of love. It's not about religion, it's about relationship. It's about walking with me, talking with me, trusting me. I don't need your perfection. I need your surrender, your yes, your willingness to turn away from what's killing your spirit and turn toward what brings life. That's repentance, not shame, not fear, but a shift, a return to me. And when you return, I run to you. Every time you've been trying to fix spiritual wounds with earthly solutions. That's why it hasn't worked. That's why you still feel stuck. You can't counsel away a spiritual battle. You can't numb it with distractions. You need my spirit. You need my word. You need my presence. Because what's broken in your soul can only be healed by the one who made your soul. I am not afraid of your mess. I'm not surprised by your questions. Bring it all to me. The anger, the doubt, the confusion, the sin. I already know it's there, and I still call you mine. I'm not in love with some future, better version of you. I love you now, as you are. That love will change you, but you don't have to change to earn it. You've been walking through fire, but you're still here. That's not chance. That's me. I've kept you when you didn't want to be kept, I've held you together when you felt like falling apart. I've carried you through nights you don't even talk about. And I'm still here. I never left. You thought you were forgotten. You thought I stopped caring. But the truth is, I've been fighting for you every single day. There have been battles you didn't even know about. Attacks that were set against you but never reached you because I stepped in. You are covered, even when you can't feel it. You are chosen, even when you doubt it. Comment 1212 if you believe I've been protecting you even in the unseen. The calling on your life is real. That's why the attacks have been so intense. The enemy knows what you carry. He sees what I've placed inside of you. He's trying to distract you, delay you, destroy you, but he's already lost. The cross sealed it, the blood finished it. And because of that, you are more than a conqueror. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. Don't let failure define you. Let my grace refine you. Don't let fear silence you. Let my spirit speak through you. You don't have to walk this path alone. I've placed people in your life who carry my heart. You've just been too afraid to trust again. But I will lead you to the right ones, to the ones who will love you with truth, who will remind you of who you are in me. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've asked me to speak, and this is me speaking. You've asked for signs, and this is your sign. You've begged for a fresh start, and I'm offering it now. But I won't force my way in. I'm a gentleman. I knock. I wait. I invite. You must choose. You must open the door. Everything can change. Today can be the turning point. The day you stopped running and started resting. The day you laid your burdens down and picked up peace. The day you stopped surviving and started living again. Not in your strength, but in mine. You were made for more than fear, more than regret, more than sin, more than pain. You were made for freedom, for joy, for purpose, for my glory. And I will finish the work I started in you. I never leave things halfway. What I begin, I complete. Just stay with me. Trust me. But to breathe life into what's been fading, you're not too far gone. You haven't missed your chance. I am the God who revives what the world has given up on. You've been walking with your head down, heart heavy, carrying burdens you were never made to carry. You keep telling yourself to stay strong, to just push through one more day. But what if I told you that you don't have to do this alone? What if I told you I never meant for you to carry all this weight? My shoulders are broad enough, my hands are strong enough, my heart is big enough. I will carry you through this if you'll let me. My child, you have been chosen. Not because you are perfect, not because you've always done right, but because I see something in you, something pure, something rare. You have a heart that longs for me, even when your actions don't always reflect it. And I honor that hunger. I respond to that pull. That's why I keep showing up. That's why I keep whispering to your soul when everything else is shouting for your attention. You are mine. You've asked, God, why do I feel so stuck? The answer is simple, because you've been holding on to things I asked you to release. Old pain, old relationships, old patterns. I've asked you to let go. Not because I want to take from you, but because I want to make room for more. You can't receive with clenched fists. Open your hands. Let go of what's behind, so I can place what's ahead into your life. Comment 777 if you believe something greater is coming. The enemy has tried to convince you that this is the end, that things will never change, that the struggle is who you are. But he is a liar. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are mine, redeemed, washed clean, covered by my grace. You were created on purpose, with purpose, and I am not finished with you. You've been praying for a sign, and here it is. I am reaching into your story right now. This isn't coincidence. This is divine appointment. I've been weaving your story behind the scenes. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak, I've been using it. Not one moment of suffering will be wasted. I am the God who restores. I am the one who takes what the enemy meant for evil and turns it for good. You just have to trust me. You were never meant to live numb. I created you for joy. Not a surface-level happiness, but deep, unshakable joy. The kind that doesn't disappear when life gets hard. The kind that anchors your soul in the storm. That kind of joy can only be found in me. Not in success. Not in people, not in things, but in me alone. And I am offering it to you now, freely, fully, completely. You've been running on empty, your soul is tired, your smile is worn, and still you keep pushing. But I see through it. I see the weariness behind your eyes. I see the longing in your heart. And I want to fill you again, with peace, with strength, with clarity, with love. I want to remind you who you are, not based on what others say, but based on what I say. And I say you are precious. You are beloved. You are never alone. Don't let shame keep you from me. Don't let guilt whisper lies in your ear. I already knew every mistake before you made it, and I still called you. I still chose you. My forgiveness is bigger than your sin. My mercy is deeper than your failure. You can't outrun my love. You can't exhaust my grace. All I ask is that you return, that you come back not perfect, not fixed, but willing. Comment 999 if you're ready to let go and come back home. I know you've been hurt. I know people have broken your trust. I know you've prayed and felt nothing in return. But just because you didn't feel me doesn't mean I wasn't there. I was in the silence. I was in the stillness. I was holding you even when you thought you were falling apart. I never left. I never will. You are too valuable to me. You are not too broken. You are not too late. The enemy wants you to believe that you've missed your moment, but he's afraid of what happens if you realize you haven't. He's terrified of what will happen when you finally surrender. Because when you do, everything changes. I will lift you. I will restore you. I will pour out blessings that have been waiting for your return. You've been focused on the storm, but I want you to lift your eyes to me. I'm still walking on the water. I'm still calming winds. I'm still calling you out of the boat into deeper faith. Don't look at the waves. Look at me. I won't let you sink. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you now. You are safe with me. You are steady with me. There is a fire I'm about to ignite in you. Not a fire of anger or fear, but a fire of purpose, a fire of faith, a fire that says no matter what I've been through, I still believe, a fire that pushes back the darkness and lights the way for others. You were made to shine. You were made to carry my presence, and now is your time to rise. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your past cannot stop you. Your pain will not define you. You are being reborn, refined, repositioned. I've been setting the stage for your comeback. The enemy thought he won, but he didn't see what I was preparing in the secret place. The promotion, the healing, the breakthrough, it's all connected to your obedience. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep your heart open to me. I've sent you confirmation after confirmation. You keep asking, God, is this really for me? Yes, this is for you. I see you. I know your name. I've heard every prayer you didn't even have words for. And I've been answering them in ways you don't even see yet. Just wait. Just hold on. I'm not late. I'm right on time. And that's because it wasn't meant to be filled by any of those things. It was always meant for me. I am the one who shaped your heart. I'm the only one who fits inside it fully. You keep wondering why nothing satisfies you. It's not because you're broken beyond repair. It's because you've been living disconnected from your source. I am your source. I am the breath in your lungs, the reason your heart beats. You don't just need me on Sundays. You need me every moment. When you wake up, when you lie down, when life is loud and when it's quiet, I want to be part of every detail, not just the desperate ones. You've allowed too many voices to define you. But none of them created you. None of them see the full picture. They judge your chapter, but I wrote your story. They see the failure, I see the future. They see your mistakes, I see your growth. Don't let voices that don't love you shape the way you see yourself. Look to me. I am the one who made you. I am the one who knows your worth. Comment 1010 if you believe God has the final word over your life. You've cried alone in rooms where no one noticed. You've smiled while your heart was breaking, just to keep others from asking questions. But I saw you. I saw every tear you didn't shed. I felt every ache you didn't speak out loud. I know the parts of your story you haven't shared with anyone. And still, I stay. Still, I call you mine. Still, I love you completely. You've been trying so hard to be strong, but strength without surrender is just more exhaustion. You don't have to hold yourself together anymore. I want to hold you. I want to be your safe place. You've depended on your own strength for too long. You've built walls instead of bridges, but I'm here to tear down the walls gently and walk you across the bridge into healing, into peace, into purpose. Stop hiding your wounds from me. I'm not here to judge your pain. I'm here to heal it. You don't have to pretend in my presence. I see it all and I love you the same. You are safe to be honest with me, safe to be weak, safe to ask questions, safe to wrestle and still be loved. I don't demand perfection. I long for connection. I want your heart more than your performance. You're not a burden. You're not too much. You're not too far behind. You are exactly who I thought of when I created this moment. I've set this appointment with you not to shame you, but to show you what's possible. Your life isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. What you thought was the end was really the starting line. You've been buried, but now it's time to bloom. The shaking you felt wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I had to shake loose everything that was not rooted in me. That's why people left. That's why plans fell apart. That's why doors closed. It wasn't because I forgot you. It was because I'm setting you up for something better, something solid, something that can't be taken from you. You thought I was breaking you, but I was actually making you. Comment 1515 If you trust God is making something new out of what's been broken, my promises are not fragile. They do not depend on how strong you feel today. They don't expire when you fall. What I've spoken over your life is still alive, still active, still waiting for your return. You may have taken a detour, but my grace has covered the path back. All I need is your yes, not your resume, not your perfect behavior, just your yes. You've wondered if it's too late. It's not. I am not bound by time. I restore years. I revive what was lost. I redeem what was wasted. What you thought you'd never get back, I can bring it in an instant. I'm not limited by the natural. I work in the supernatural. I can change everything in a moment, but your heart must be willing. You've been surviving, but I've called you to thrive. You've accepted cycles that I already died to break. You don't have to live in defeat. You don't have to stay small, silent, or stuck. You were made for impact. You were made for freedom. You were made for a closeness with me that transforms you from the inside out. You don't have to strive for it. You only need to receive it. I've already paid the price. The blood of my Son wasn't shed for halfway healing. It was shed to set you fully free. Your past was nailed to the cross. Your shame was buried in the grave, and when He rose, so did your hope. You are not your failures. You are not your sin. You are not what they said about you. You are redeemed. You are covered. You are alive because I live in you. You've been asking for peace, but running to chaos. Asking for joy, but clinging to sorrow. Asking for clarity, but listening to confusion. It's time to return to me fully. Not just in moments of need, but with your whole life. It's time to let go of what doesn't serve your spirit. It's time to stop feeding what is killing your soul. Come back to the well that never runs dry. Come back to truth. Come back to me. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress, gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You won't always feel it. Faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper. Sometimes it's just showing up again. But I honor that. I honor your persistence. I bless your obedience. I see every step you take in faith, even the trembling ones. And I'm walking beside you through it all. You are never alone, even when you feel like it. The world may overlook you, but I never will. I see you. I know your heart. I've placed things inside of you that this world needs. Your voice matters. Your light matters. Don't hide anymore. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. Rise into who I made you to be. You don't need permission from the world when you've been appointed by heaven. You've heard so many lies, but here is the truth. You are loved. You are chosen. You are enough, not because of what you do, but because of who I am in you. You don't have to chase after what I've already placed within your reach. You don't have to beg for what I already want to give you. Just stay close. Just keep coming. Just trust that I'm working even when you can't see it yet. I've been working in the background, arranging what you could never see, shaping what you didn't even know to ask for. You thought I was distant, but I've been closer than the breath in your lungs. I've been fighting battles on your behalf, shielding you from attacks meant to destroy you. You didn't see what could have come, but I did. I stood between you and the enemy more times than you'll ever know. I placed my hand over your life when darkness tried to overtake you, and I'm still doing it, every single day, because you matter to me. You always have. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to prove yourself to be worthy of my presence. I gave myself for you when you were still far from me. That's how deep my love runs. That's how far I'll go. I gave everything so you could be free. I took the punishment so you could live without fear. I broke every curse so you could walk in blessing. You are not under wrath, you are under grace. Comment 1717 if you believe grace is greater than your past. The enemy has whispered lies into your heart for so long that you've started to believe them, lies that say you're not enough, that you're too far gone, that your mistakes define you. But none of that is true. I am truth, and I say you are redeemed. I say you are loved. I say you are still called. The gifts I placed in you were not removed when you fell. They were not taken away when you failed. They are still there, waiting for you to return to me and walk in them fully. You've carried shame like it's your identity. But I didn't create you to live hidden. I created you to walk in the light, to be unashamed, to be free. The chains that bind you are already broken, you just have to stop holding them. Let go. Let me heal what you've been afraid to face. I'm not here to punish you, I'm here to restore you. And I will do it fully. You've been surrounded by people who don't see your worth, who speak death over your dreams, who try to keep you small so they can feel safe. But I am not like them. I celebrate what I placed inside you. I water your gifts. I open doors no one can shut. And I will bring the right people into your life. People who see you, who speak life, who remind you of who you are in me. You've been waiting for the world to validate you. But your worth doesn't come from applause. It comes from being mine. You are not valuable because of your performance, your status, or your appearance. You are valuable because I created you in my image. You carry my breath. You carry my spirit. You carry purpose, and no one can take that from you. You've grown weary. You've thought about quitting, but don't you see? That weariness is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of battle. You've been fighting for your life, for your mind, for your future. And you've made it this far because I've been holding you. Every time you thought you would break, my hand was beneath you. Every time you thought you couldn't keep going, I was strengthening you. You're stronger than you know, not because of you, but because of me in you. Comment Amen if you believe God's strength is holding you right now. You've been praying for open doors. I'm about to open the ones no one can close. But you need to be ready. You can't carry old baggage into new blessings. You can't bring fear into a future built on faith. Let me clean your heart. Let me prepare your spirit, because when I move fast. When I open the way, it won't be time to hesitate. It will be time to walk boldly into everything I've prepared. You've been overlooked, passed by, ignored, but I see you. I know your heart, and what they didn't notice, I did. I've been storing up the rewards. I've been planning the promotion. I've been preparing the moment where I lift you higher than you expected. Not to show off, but to show what I can do with a life surrendered to me. Your obedience in the unseen places is about to be honored in ways that can't be missed. I'm not just the God of the mountain, I'm the God of the valley too. I walk with you through the dark, through the loss, through the nights where it feels like your prayers bounce off the walls. I'm still listening, still moving, still working. And when the morning comes, you'll see what I was doing in the dark. You'll see how I was building your character, strengthening your spirit, anchoring your faith. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now, letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations. It's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Don't look at others and wonder why it's not happening for you. I have a unique path for you. A divine plan. You don't need to compare. What I'm doing in your life won't look like theirs because your calling isn't the same. I haven't forgotten you. I'm shaping something custom, something holy, something eternal, and it will be worth every second of the wait. You're worried you're running out of time, but I created time. I control time. I restore what was lost. You haven't missed your moment. You're right on schedule. Keep your heart aligned. Keep your eyes on me. Keep walking, because what's ahead is greater than what's behind. And I'm not just bringing you through, I'm bringing you into. You've asked for peace. I give it not as the world gives, but as only I can. It's not the absence of trouble, it's the presence of me. It's the quiet confidence that no matter what comes, you are safe in my hands. That even if the winds howl and the waves crash, you will not sink, because I'm in the boat with you. And I've already commanded the storm to serve your purpose. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not abandoned. You are loved, you are seen, you are held. You are mine, and that will never change. Not tomorrow, not next year, not ever. My love is not temporary. My promises are not fragile. My word stands forever. Deeper into a life that isn't built on fear or approval or constant striving. You were never meant to survive in pieces. You were created to live whole in me. You've asked for clarity, for purpose, for direction. And I'm answering you now. Stop looking outward when the answers are waiting within. My spirit lives in you. My voice is not distant. You don't need to chase prophets or signs or spiritual performances to find me. I am right here. Quiet your mind. Turn down the noise. You'll hear me. I speak in peace. I lead through stillness. And I've been speaking, you just forgot how to recognize my whisper. You've been rushing, trying to fix everything, trying to force doors open that I never meant for you to walk through. And every time they shut, you feel rejected. But I'm not rejecting you, I'm redirecting you. Not every delay is denial. Some closed doors are my protection. You asked me to lead you, and when I do, you fight me. Trust that I know the road. I'm not just leading you to the destination, I'm shaping who you become on the way. Comment 222 if you trust me with the journey, even when you don't see the map. You've been hiding parts of yourself, afraid to be fully seen, but I see you already. I see the parts of your heart you think are unworthy. I see the memories you buried, the regrets you carry, the guilt that still whispers when everything else is quiet. I see it all, and I love you the same. You don't have to hide. You don't have to clean yourself up before coming to me. I don't love you because you are perfect. I love you because you are mine. Your identity is not found in your past. It's not found in what they said. It's not found in how much you produce or how many people approve of you. Your identity is found in me. I call you chosen. I call you loved. I call you redeemed. I call you worthy. I didn't make a mistake when I created you. You were intentional. Every part of you is known, designed, and deeply loved. The world taught you to perform, to be accepted, but I accept you before you perform. I loved you while you were still broken. I saw your end before your beginning, and I still chose you. I'm not scared of your flaws. I'm not shocked by your sins. I already carried all of it to the cross. It is finished. You don't have to carry what I already buried. Comment Amen if you believe the cross was enough for you. You've been living like you're on your own. Like everything depends on you. That's why you're tired. That's why peace feels out of reach. You've taken my role and tried to carry the weight I never meant for you to hold. Let go. You don't have to control it all. You don't have to understand every step. You just have to trust me. I'm not asking you to have the answers. I'm asking you to follow the one who does. There is healing I want to bring. Deep, quiet, lasting healing. Not just surface level. Not just enough to get you through the day. But healing that reaches into your childhood wounds, your family pain, your private shame. Healing that doesn't just numb you, but frees you. You don't have to pretend anymore. I already know what hurts. I already know what happened. And I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to restore you. You've been asking why you feel stuck, why the same cycles keep repeating. And here is the truth, it's because you've tried to change behavior without letting me change your heart. You've used willpower where you needed my spirit. You've relied on routine where you needed revelation. Let me do the deep work. Let me into the places no one else has seen. I won't harm you. I will heal you. You were made to walk in power, not fear, not passivity, not confusion. I've placed my spirit inside you, not just to comfort you, but to equip you. You are not helpless. You are not small. You are not weak. You are filled with the power of the living God. And when you understand that, you will walk differently. You will pray with boldness. You will speak with authority. You will live with clarity. That's who you really are. I know the world feels loud. I know it feels chaotic, unstable. But I am your steady place. I am your anchor, your refuge, your peace. You don't have to live anxious about tomorrow. I already hold tomorrow. You don't have to panic when things shift. I never shift. My word stands forever. My promises do not expire. My love does not change. Come sit with me. Come rest in me. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've tried everything else. You've chased peace in people, in performance, in escape. But peace isn't found in the absence of trouble. It's found in my presence. Even in the fire, I am there. Even in the storm, I am speaking. Even in the valley, I am walking with you. You are never alone. Even when you don't feel me, I am closer than your skin. Comment 1111 if you believe God is near you right now. This isn't about religion. This is about relationship. About walking with me, not just singing about me. About surrender, not striving. About love, not fear. I didn't come to give you rules. I came to give you life. Full life. Real life. Eternal life. Life that begins now, not someday far away. Life that brings peace to your soul, direction to your mind, and hope to your days. There's more waiting for you. You've seen glimpses, but I have more. More healing, more joy, more clarity, more purpose. But it begins with me. It begins when you stop running and say, God, I'm ready. Ready to trust, ready to change, ready to let go of what I thought I needed and embrace what you've always planned. You're not too far gone. You're not too late. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm calling you right now, not tomorrow, not after you get it all together. Now, my arms are open, my heart is open, and I will never turn you away. I created you for peace. I created you for freedom. I created you for me. That empty space in your heart was never meant to be filled by the world. It was carved out perfectly for my presence, and only my love can complete you. You've spent so long searching for answers everywhere else. You've hoped that if you achieved more, people would see you. If you loved harder, someone would stay. If you tried harder, things would finally change. But nothing has worked, and you wonder if it ever will. I need you to hear me now, what you've been trying to earn. I already gave freely: love, worth, belonging. You don't have to chase it, you only have to receive it from me. There are wounds that no one else can see. People think you're fine, but I know you're barely holding on, and I'm not disappointed in that. I'm not frustrated that you're tired. I'm not angry that your faith feels weak. I want to be your strength. I want to lift you when you can't stand. I want to speak peace over your mind and silence the lies that keep tormenting your thoughts. You're not going crazy, you're in a battle. But the battle isn't yours, it's mine, and I don't lose. You don't need to have all the right words. You don't have to know what to pray. Just say, God, I need you. That's enough. I hear that. I honor that. I move through that. I respond to hunger, not perfection. Just keep coming back to me, and I will keep restoring you. You're not too far. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You are exactly where I can reach you. Comment 333 to declare that you still believe I can reach you right here, right now. There's been pressure on your life lately, and it's not random. The enemy always attacks what he fears. You've been under fire because of the calling on your life, because of the weight of your anointing, because there's something inside of you that was meant to shake the ground, but you forgot who you are. You started measuring yourself by your weakness instead of by my strength. You started listening to voices that told you you're not ready. But I say you are chosen, you are prepared, and I go before you. The things you're facing right now, they aren't just struggles. They're spiritual. That heaviness, that confusion, that resistance, it's been sent to distract you from destiny. But I won't let it destroy you. I'm sending angels on your behalf. I'm surrounding you in the spirit, even when your physical eyes can't see it. You are not fighting alone. Heaven is backing you. I am fighting for you. Let go of the fear that keeps you paralyzed, the fear of failing, the fear of not being enough, the fear of being vulnerable. I didn't give you a spirit of fear, I gave you power, love, a sound mind. The enemy wants you bound in hesitation, but I've called you to rise. I've called you to speak when it's easier to stay silent. I've called you to walk when it's easier to hide. You were not created to shrink. Comment 555 if you're ready to break free from fear and walk in faith again. Your life is not random. Every season has served a purpose. Even the ones that didn't make sense. Even the pain I didn't cause, I can use. What tried to break you has only deepened you. What tried to silence you has strengthened your voice. You are becoming a testimony of my grace. You're going to look back and say, I didn't think I'd survive that, but God kept me, God carried me, God brought me through. I'm not after your performance, I'm after your heart. I want the parts of you you're still hiding, the disappointment, the questions, the anger. I can handle it. You don't have to fake it with me. Bring it all. I want real. I want honest. I want you, exactly as you are, and I will never turn you away. The world tells you to be strong on your own, but I say, let me be your strength. When you admit your need for me, that's when you become truly powerful, because my power works best in weakness. When you let go of the mask and fall at my feet, I will lift you with a strength the world cannot match. You were never supposed to do this without me. I have not forgotten what I promised you. I have not changed my mind. I have not cancelled your calling. I am not done writing your story. Don't give up because of one hard chapter. The plot is still unfolding, and the ending I've written is filled with glory, filled with restoration, filled with redemption. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you. And they are closer than you think. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This next season will require you to trust me like never before, to walk by faith, not by sight, to follow me into places that are unfamiliar but full of promise. But I won't leave you there. I'll be with you every step. I'll light the way. I'll send confirmation when you need it. I'll speak peace when your heart starts to race. You don't need to see the full picture, you only need to trust the one who does. Stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start declaring, "God is with me." Stop waiting until you feel ready and start walking in obedience. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to say, yes. Your yes will open doors you didn't knock on. Your yes will move mountains you didn't think would ever fall. Your yes will unlock miracles. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already made the way. All I'm waiting for is your surrender. Not your plan, not your conditions, your surrender. Lay it all down. The pride, the pain, the timelines, the expectations. Just trust me. I have better in store than what you were trying to hold on to. Let go and watch what I place in your hands. You are my beloved, my treasure, my creation. I made you with intention. I redeemed you with my own blood. And I'm calling you back, not just to believe in me, but to walk with me. Not just to know about me, but to know me. To be with me. To let me be your everything. You were not made to live confused. You were not made to live empty. That feeling you can't shake, the sense that something's missing, that's your spirit crying out for me. I am the answer you've been searching for. You've looked everywhere else, hoping someone or something would fill the void. But only I can do that. Everything else is temporary. I am eternal, and I am the one who loves you deeper than you've ever been loved. There have been moments where you almost gave up, where you were done trying, done praying, done hoping, but even then, I held you. Even when your faith ran out, I covered you with mine. That's how much I love you. Not based on your strength, but based on mine. You were never expected to do this alone. I didn't create you to carry burdens without me. You've tried to survive without your source, and now I'm calling you back to life. Comment Amen if you're ready to return fully to your source. My child, it's okay to rest. You don't have to earn every breath. You don't have to keep running to prove you're worthy. I already called you worthy. Before the world ever had a say, I gave you value. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are exactly where I can reach you, exactly when I plan to reach you. Don't rush. My timing. Don't compare your journey. You are on a path that I have marked with purpose. The pressure you feel to always be strong, I see it. I see the way you smile when your heart is breaking. The way you give when you have nothing left. The way you keep showing up, even when everything inside you wants to hide. That strength is not unnoticed. But I want you to know, it's okay to collapse into my arms. It's okay to say, God, I'm tired. I don't need your strength. I want your surrender. I want your heart.